Hi, my name is Mark Gibson. I am from Greenwood, Indiana, which is just south of Indianapolis. And I am a freshman here at Liberty. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a pastoral leadership major. And that's actually kind of what I'm talking about today, just how I kind of got to that point and that realization that that's what I felt like God was calling me to do in my life. So when I was a junior in high school, I attended church at a usual church that I went to called Greenwood Christian. Which was I loved it. They had a great youth ministry. I led small groups, did really cool things through that. And then one Sunday I decided to go with my girlfriend to Emmanuel, which was another local church nearby. And the pastor there, his name was Casey Graves, and he preached a message about making disciples. And it honestly just kind of rocked my world. And after service, we went back to her house and we just kind of prayed together, listened to some worship music, and I just came to the realization that God was really calling me in the ministry field. And if you asked me even like 6 months before that, I would never have said that that's what I'd be doing when I was an adult. I'd never say I'm going to go to school one day to be a pastor or to preach or to lead or even just be employed by a church. I never thought in a million years that's what I would want to do or that's what I would be doing. So kind of after that, God's done a lot of things just to open doors and to really just provide options and opportunities to fulfill that call that He's placed in my life. And He's just really reaffirmed me through that. Just some different things that He's done. First of all, after that I ended up preaching a sermon at my church, which was a really cool experience, and I loved it. It was such a cool thing that I was able to do. And I also was able to preach at my school and then again at my church. So I was able to preach 3 times, and those were some of the best times I've ever had in my life. I didn't know if I liked public speaking or not, but when I'm passionate about something such as God and such as my calling and everything that He's done for me, it really changed everything, and it really just lit a fire in me, and I realized that was what I wanted to do in life, was just really chase after Him and communicate the gospel to people that don't necessarily know Him, and also just feed people spiritually that do know Him. And through that, I've just grown so much, and it's changed who I am and the way I look at life. And I wake up every day with a purpose, and I'm able to love people because God has loved me, and I've came to the conclusion that life's not about stuff, and it's not about making others happy or doing things for other people or making myself happy, but it's just glorifying Him. And through that, I've found real purpose, and I've found a real sense of just joy and hope, and I'm able to just go through every day feeling like I'm making something out of my life, which is a lot of people don't have that, especially being college students. You're at school, and you're just kind of going through life, and through this calling and through finding Christ and what He wants me to do, I've just realized that God wants a lot more for my life than I'd ever imagined and that I'd ever thought would be possible. So I'm just really excited about what He's doing, and I'm really excited to see how He continues to shape me and mold me and affect my life so greatly. Because what He did by calling me into ministry is honestly it's changing the rest of my life. Obviously, that's going to be my occupation one day. So like I said, I'm just super excited and super thankful and grateful for the opportunities that He's blessed me with, and just the gifts that He's blessed me with as well. So that's kind of my story, and so yeah.